Hello friends and welcome to Mosh Ale. Today we're going to be reviewing Brewdog's Zeitgeist. It's a black lager and it's 4.9%. As you can see around the bottle there are sheep's heads attached to human bodies. This is basically to show that this ale isn't going to try and sort of conform and be like all the other lagers out there, just sort of plain and boring really. So I'll read you the blurb off the top of the bottle and we'll get stuck in about it. We do not merely aspire to the proclaimed heady heights of conformity through neutrality and blandness. So it's basically saying what I'd said really. It's not going to try and be bland like all your other lagers out there. So we'll crack this one open, see how it goes. Really sweet smell straight away actually. Quite malty as well. Let's see where we go from here then. So to the pouring. Obviously since this is a black lager it's going to be a sort of a black colour. Quite a bit of carbonation. Quite a lot of carbonation. See, with Brewdog I'm not used to there being that much carbon in them. Well, as you can see there's a really good head on this. It's like a dark, dirty, lacy head that's on it. It's really bubbly as well. Soft, light, fluffy, if you will. Again, smelling it, smells really malty, slight hops to it, and there's the sweetness there as well. Just get the rest of the bottle in the glass. Just don't want to pour in too fast because I don't want that head going everywhere. So, to the tasting. Had another quick smell there just for the hell of it, but here we go. Ooh. First thing that hits you with this is it's heavily malted, so it's got that. Try to explain it to people who might not drink ales. It's sort of like if you're drinking Ovaltine, obviously it's a malt drink, or Horlicks or something like that. It's got that texture. That's the kind of texture you get, but it's not as extreme as Horlicks, and that would be. After you get that, you get it's like the malts have been roasted, so it's almost like a Guinnessy taste to it, if you will, and it works really well. That'll probably be why and how you get the black from it, is the roasted malts. So another go in the old swigometer. As I get further into it, it seems to have like an aesthetic edge to it, which is kind of strange. So I don't know if it's maybe there's maybe sort of citrusy stuff in there or something like that that's giving it the sort of acidic edge, or maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me, but it seems to have something there that's adding to the flavour but sort of cutting the edge off the maltiness of it. It doesn't seem to have that big kick of maltiness that it had at the start. I reckon maybe the maltiness had came from the head possibly, but I'm not complaining, it still tastes good. So that went down really quickly. Real easy to drink. Not too much carbonation to it, although I said at the start it seemed to have quite a lot. It's probably because I poured it a bit too quickly. So that gets it in your gullet a lot easier. If you've got an ale or beer that's really carbonated, it's sometimes harder to drink quite fast if you're trying to drink it fast for whatever purpose. So taste wise was quite good. Again, roasted malts and that sort of hidden citrusy, maybe sort of acidic level to it. I'm not exactly sure what it was. That's about all the flavours I got from it really. So to be honest with you, it's an alright beer, lager, sorry, and I quite enjoyed it. Could probably sit in session then for a while actually, and it's not Brewdog's highest ABV, which is quite good as well, which means that you can have quite a few of them. Well, not actually, considering the fact that it's a 5%, but still you could have quite a few and be happy really. I mean, if you're drinking Brewdog, you're sort of responsible enough of your beer and that anyway, or you're supposed to be. So I best score this thing. I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. Didn't find too much flavour in it. It still had a decent body, had a decent smell. The flavours that were meant to be there, that I found, are obviously there. As I said, I don't know what that acidic level was, so I'll probably try and look into that and find out. I might post in the notes below or whatever. And that's about it folks, so until next time, cheers.